Let's bring in NewsNation's Alex Capriello, who has been following this case from the beginning, is live for us now in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. So, Alex, charges were filed overnight. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, essentially, when I attended that hearing last night, they said that charging documents were being prepared overnight at the very latest today, this morning, but they did come through overnight. That's when we found the New York criminal courts officially putting those charges down and creating a docket for Luigi Mangione, specifically being charged with murdering CEO of UnitedHealthcare Brian Thompson, also charged with possessing a loaded firearm and forging documents. Now, we just received word moments ago, Nichole, that an extradition hearing will be held right here in Blair County in about an hour and a half's time. So that's exactly when we'll find out just how quickly these officials between Pennsylvania and New York can get Luigi Mangione from where we are right here in Hollidaysburg over to those Midtown Manhattan courts. Obviously, that's the jurisdiction where the murder trial would happen and where he has to see a judge. So we are, as soon as we wrap up this live shot, on our way over there to the courthouse to see how that unfolds.
All right. Well, speaking of the courthouse, Alex, you were inside the courtroom last night watching as those charges were being read. How did Mangione appear to you in that moment?
Yeah, very fascinating to be inside of a courthouse when there is no cameras allowed. It's really my eyes as a court reporter that can feed you this type of information. And so we've seen these suspect photos for the last 5 days, but this is the first time we actually see the suspect in full, in person. Right there, you're seeing what we call the perp walk of him going inside of that courthouse. And he was handcuffed at both the waist and at the ankles, no shoes on. He held his head up high and really did not appear to be fazed in any way. During the actual court proceedings, he seemed to be very in tune with what was happening around him. As the judge read off the charges, as the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania was pushing to deny bail. And in fact, in a very strange moment, we heard the defendant, Mangione, speak up on his own behalf. In fact, in a way, interrupting and interjecting the court proceedings as they were happening, refuting some of the claims that were being made against him, specifically the fact that he had some $10,000 in both United States dollars and foreign currency, and also the Commonwealth alleging that he had a bag that was used to block the transmission of cellular data. He interjected and said, no, that's just a bag that I keep to be waterproof. So it's very interesting to see a defendant having that level of confidence in his first official court proceeding. And in a way, it shows both his intelligence, something that so many people are weighing in right now about him and about him personally, but also potentially a bit of arrogance on his side, being able to show forth that level of him on his very first court proceeding here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, all right, Alex, thank you so much. We'll check in with you next hour. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.